Physics second year 4-mark question. Why does the setting sun appear red? March 2014, March 2017 and TS. This question has repeated. So the point. Sunlight is composed of 7 colors. So sunlight have 7 colors. They are violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. Sunlight passes through the atmosphere. So when sunlight comes, it have to passes through the atmosphere before it reaches to our eye. So before reaching our eye, it have to travel the atmosphere and it have to reach our eye. In the evenings, when the sun is near the origin. So in the evenings, the sun will be at origins. The rays have to travel longer path in the atmosphere. So in the origin or in the evening and in the sunrise, the sun will be far to us, far to the earth. So the light rays have to travel the more distance than compared to the noon, afternoon or any other time. So travel more distance in atmosphere to reach us when in the evenings and mornings. So they have to travel the atmosphere. So the atmosphere contains the dust particles, smoke and water vapor present in the atmosphere. So they will do, they scatter the light. So the whatever the light rays are coming, the dust and the smoke, they will scatter this light into different directions. And this will be depend on their wavelengths. So depending on the wavelength, the scattering will be more or the less. The scattering is more if the wavelength is less. So if the light is having more wavelength, then it will have less scattering. So if it have more wavelength, it will have less scattering, and less wavelength, more scattering. So here the light ray which is having less wavelength, it will scatter more. So it cannot reach us. It will scatter. But the light ray which is having more wavelength, it will reach to our eye. As red has longer wavelength, so red will have more wavelength. So because of that reason, it will scatter less. Thus, red appears to us bright while other colors get scattered into space. That is why setting sun appear red. The only reason why sun appear red means, so in our atmosphere we have dust, smoke and water particles. So the light rays which are coming from the sunlight, they have to travel through the atmosphere. The dust and the smoke particles, they will scatter the light depending upon their wavelengths. The red has longer wavelengths. So because of that reason, it will scatter less and reaches to our eye. But remaining other colors get scattered into space. That is why setting sun appear red.